Hello everyone, Dr. Adanaj, PhD in English language teaching. Today I want to share with you reading strategies that are very helpful to understand a text. Let's get started. Why are we reading? Reading is one of the important skills in English language. It's a primary means of acquiring information and knowledge. So we read a text because of different purposes. Let's say to get an information, for entertainment, for educational purpose, for personal development, for communication, for language development, for research and academic writing, etc. We have different purpose to read. So we need a strategy to understand a text, whatever purpose we have, so that reading strategies are methods and that readers use to understand and engage with text more effectively. Different types of text for reading may need different strategies. Commonly, we use different strategies to comprehend the text, such as underlining, highlighting key points, main ideas, and taking notes. In addition, there are some other strategies very important for us. Activate prior knowledge, predicting, scheming, scanning, inferencing, summarizing. The last one is done in the previous video and you can refer how to summarize and with some examples of it. We'll discuss only 5 of them in this video. So, what does activate prior knowledge mean? Or schema. Activate prior knowledge means we have to activate our background knowledge to understand the text. This might be happen before we read the given text. What schema means? Schema helps to relate the new information to the reader's prior experience. According to Carl, 1984, there are types of schema, 3 types of schema, Content schema, linguistic schema, and formal schema. The content schema refers to prior knowledge related to topic familiarity, cultural knowledge, conventions, and previous experience of the area. The linguistic schema refers to prior linguistic knowledge related to grammar, vocabulary, etc. The formal schema refers to the background knowledge related to the organizational structure of the text or the given passage. As we have seen, 3 of them are very helpful when we read a text. So that connect what you already know about a given topic to the information in the text. You will bring your background experience and then come up with the different new information related to the given text, the new one. Look at the topic first. Look bold words or other illustration before you read the text. If there are illustration like graph, diagram, and the likes. Sometimes you may not have such illustrations, sometimes you may have. These illustrations helps you to understand a text, so that activation means use your own background knowledge before you read the given text. The second strategy is predicting. Predicting is a technique in reading. Then utilize contextual clues, prior knowledge, and text structures to anticipate passage content or make educated guess. This prediction is helpful for you to understand the given text. In your course material, in Communicative English Language Skills 2, the writer gives you a passage. In the middle of the passage, you have a prediction questions, which says, what is the next paragraph will be about? It says, this is called, you have to predict what comes next, and then that helps you to understand the text. So how can we predict? Text clue already given in the introduction part. Use your background knowledge, thinking about what will happen next before you read. During reading also we need prediction. After reading also we need prediction. So that use your own background knowledge, and then based on the introduction part you will guess the next body paragraphs. Okay, titles also helps you, pictures if it is there, illustrations if it is there. So based on this, you can predict. The third strategy is called skimming. Skimming refers to looking for the main or the general idea of a text. As we discussed in the classroom, skimming is one of the strategies that helps you to understand the given text. Typically, it is done by reading headings, subheadings, identify repeated words or phrases. This is. So, why we skim? Skimming helps for previewing the text before an in-depth reading, so that during reading, read the text actively. To get the general overview of the text, first read the passage first and the last paragraph. This is very important. In your course, the introduction is given. The conclusion part is not given in Communicative English Language Skills 2. So that what is important for you is you have to focus on the first paragraph of the given text. And then you come up to understand the body paragraphs. Based on that, you can conclude the paragraph. If it is a paragraph given to you, what is the main idea of a paragraph, commonly asked in your course, then you have to read the first sentence and the last sentence. Then you can get the skimming, the main idea of the paragraph, which means you skimmed the given text. The fourth strategy is called scanning. Scanning is helpful and then read quickly to get specific information or important information related to maybe keywords, phrases, abbreviations, names, dates, sometimes italicized, sometimes bolded. Scanning, when we scan, we have to say mostly have a glance, which means that move your eyes quickly without reading every word. To get specific information, we do that. The other strategy of scanning is use your own fingers to find the information and answer the specific questions. Use context clue to understand some unfamiliar words. You scan the bolded words, get it, and then find the meaning of the word. The fifth strategy is that inferencing. Inferencing is a skill to understand the meaning of a text deeply. Inferencing is the most common to make an education guess based on the key information provided in a text, even though the information is not explicitly stated. To make inferencing, look for before and after the word that can be help you to deduce the meaning of a word. Pay attention to the author's tone, the author intention, or the author message. So this inferencing is different from the 4 strategies because you need to understand the text deeply. Finally, I will have tips for you to develop reading comprehension skills or to develop reading understanding. You need guided practice. You need independent practice. What does it mean, guided practice? Teachers need to help you to activate your previous schema or construct relating schema through the activities at the pre-reading stage. Before you read the text, teachers guide you to do that. Independent practice is your own self-study, self-confidence, you know your strengths and weakness well, and have a positive view of yourself. I can manage it, and then you can do that. Vary your reading speed based on the type of information you are looking for. You need a speed depending on the information, depending on the type of the text. Let's say scanning doesn't need too much time because we need to find some specific information. Predicting also may not need, whereas skimming and inferencing need that. So based on the information, you need to vary your own speed of reading. Trace your interests. Read a text using another Kuehl strategy. Kuehl strategy is another strategy to understand a text. What does it mean, Kuehl? K stands for what I know. Before you read, you ask yourself what I know from this text, whether this text is familiar with me or not. W stands for what I want to know. While you read, you have to ask yourself by default. And L stands for what I learned. Finally, you ask yourself what you learned. You have a lesson, and then you have to summarize that text. So that summarizing is another reading strategy. In the previous study, I have a video. You can refer that one. For now, thank you for watching.